that when you are struggling, this practice is not just a means of giving you great perspective and great connection to your Lord, but it also provides a unique level of relief, of of stress and anxiety. And that's something that's very unique about this particular habit, this particular good deed. When you read about it, the way that the companions and the Salaf and the pious predecessors speak about this act in particular as being one that removes stress. Stand up at night, you have a direct connection to your Lord, it's quiet, you don't have a meeting coming up, it's just you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The rules of Qiyamul Layl are not as rigid, and I don't say that in a negative way, but with the maktuba, with the mandatory prayers, there are certain things you can and can't do, but with the Qiyam, you can spend the whole night with 1 or 2 ayat, you can allocate certain time to your sajda, certain time to your standing up. It's a moment of joy. And so you read these studies about mindfulness meditation, 25 minutes a day, but don't do it all at one time, because you need to break up your mindfulness meditation throughout the day, because it will reset the cycle for you and get you back to where you need to be, and put between those breaks, those meditation breaks, everything in perspective, and it will improve the quality of your sleep. And if you improve the quality of your sleep, then you're energized during the day. And I'm like, these people just need salah. We have something prescribed to us that is so beautiful. Salah really offers that vehicle and improves the quality of a person's day and a person's night. And when you think about the unique stress relief, there is a certain relaxation. I need some relief tonight, so I'm going to spend some time and I'm going to just, kill some time and feel good. And sometimes, if it's halal, it's good for you. That people who have established this night prayer, even if it's a small portion, that they are in more joy than the people of lahu with their lahu. Sa'id ibn Musayyib rahimahullah ta'ala, he said, a person spends the night praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in seclusion with their Lord. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them nur, gives them light, gives them something that would connect them with every single Muslim. During the day, the challenge of salah is that you're thinking about what comes next. Most people get distracted in their prayer, as Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah said, by the appointments of what comes next. So you're in salah, but you're planning your next step, your next, I gotta go do this at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. You're going here, you're going there. Your mind is racing ahead of the salah. Most people, that's what catches them and distracts them. And you indeed have appointments. You might have to squeeze in your prayer time. Some of you right now are still at work, thinking about your next thing. It's natural, right? That's your struggle. But subhanAllah, what they say about Qiyamul Layl is that it's a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because you're not missing appointments. You're not distracted by this immediate need that you have next. It's at the quietest time of your existence. And the only thing that you're giving up is sleep. When you physically exercise, initially there's an exhaustion of the body. But then you realize that you're exhausting the body for the sake of what? The body. When you give up sleep, you realize at some point that your sleep is actually filled with more blessing, has more barakah in it. That 15 minutes or 20 minutes that you compromise is not going to make you a groggy person throughout the day. It's not going to mess things up for you. And what you gain from that time in Qiyamul Layl makes the sleep the easiest thing to give up in this dunya. There is nothing that connects a person to Allah like that time, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that He descends at that time in a way that befits Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's calling out to you, and He's saying, who wants to come close to me? Who has an appointment? Allah has all the time for you. Allah does not take slots. It's not restricted for some religious people somewhere in the world. No, the broken, the sinner, the righteous, the person who's trying to be righteous, everyone calling upon Allah. That time of the night, that's your time to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.